for both of you, if someone has actually never seen anything that you've done before, what is the first thing you want them watching and why?
I don't care. Yeah, that's the whole idea. And the thing is that there's certain things I might be more proud of than other things, but at the same time, we kind of enter this world always to make the best possible film in history. We will never achieve it, but that's the goal. For different reasons, I'm proud of everything, and people can start wherever, and they might get surprised later on. And if they do it in reverse order, the same will happen.
I like that answer. I'm gonna side with him too. I like that.
One of the things about these movies is that they're huge, they're massive, the scale and scope, the VFX, everything about it. What do you think, for fans of this franchise, what do you think might surprise someone to learn about the actual making of this movie?
It was surprising. I saw the movie a month ago and I didn't really know what the movie had looked like, because there was a lot of just doing magic, and then it's like, and then the teacups go up and around. A lot of times you have people kind of telling you what you're seeing in your mind and you're just imagining it, and then you see it like over a year later. I think that process was really amazing.
And I think that another thing that will surprise people is that we use green screen, but not as much as people believe. These sets are built. They build giant sets. You know, you can walk up this close and touch it, and you can't. I mean, it looks real. It is real. So I think people would be amazed of how much is actually being built and is really there for us to see.
What I've spoken to a lot of casts, and some of them like to hang out offset. They go for drinks. They, text chains. What was it like offset for you guys in terms of? Did you guys get to go for drinks together? Was it, or because of COVID, was it just a completely different experience?
Yeah, I mean, the COVID music was playing, right? So that put a limit to a lot of
Very
things.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. It was just sort of like you wrapped, and we all kind of shot in these pods to kind of keep everybody safe and not being exposed. So they're really just, it felt like we were in a bubble. You would work and come and go home, and work and go home. We were really in the height of the pandemic when we shot this film.
If your character from this movie were to walk into Starbucks, what are they ordering as their drink?
I think he's something. He's an aesthetic. This guy. He would probably be walking into a Starbucks and ask for a glass of water.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go just like a mocha. I'm gonna go with a mocha.
Okay.
Because it tastes good, and she's a mocha woman. I don't know. I'll go with a mocha.
You like it, right?
Yeah, I love it.
There you go.
Who was the fastest out of their trailer to set, and who was the one that you were always waiting on?
Oh, that's funny.
Were we waiting on anyone?
I don't think we were waiting on anybody. No, that's a big problem if you're just waiting on somebody. But I do know Eddie would go home pretty fast, because he was usually first and last. Like he had the longest amount of days, I feel like.
Yeah, but he will also be on set
The whole day.
on time. Bang.
Totally.
Before everybody else.
Totally.
Yeah.
Who was the person who actually made you laugh the most on set while filming? Was there someone that's like a real jokester?
Oh, Dan Fogler for sure. Callum Turner is really funny. Both of those guys for me.
We shot a scene that was taking place on the plateau for a few weeks, the same scene, and I was standing very close to Oliver, and he is a prankster.
He's funny.
Yeah.
What is the most amount of takes that you did on this movie, for what scene or sequence, and why? Why was it so many takes?
Yeah, I did this one fight sequence that took place in Bhutan, and I just kept laughing. Callum and I, because we had to do this technical slow turn, and I just remember laughing, and we literally had to do it 50 times, I think.
That would be the reason why you had to, yeah.
Just laughing.
Yeah.
Sometimes once you
That does the trick sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes once you realize something's funny in the scene, you just kind of
out.
can't stop. And so it was one of those where we had to be like, sorry, I promise we're professional, but it was just funny.
Yeah. Did you wish that just have a green screen here?
Totally. Just green screen this, blur this over,
I would say, I mean, that scene we talked about in Bhutan, a big scene. I think we shot it for a month or something.
Wow.
And the reason for that was it was very long and very elaborate scene. A lot of dramatic things happened. And we had cameras flying around, crisscrossing. So that was a big
That scene
one.
was cool, actually.
Yeah.
I just remembered. We had this camera on
Spider
a
camera.
wire.
Was it called
What's
Spider?
it called?
Was it called a spider camera?
I don't remember.
Because it was kind of like what they use on football games where you can
Can
run around.
go all the way around. And so we would be doing the scene all the way through. And it was a really long scene, but you would hear this sound like a drone, like
and then they will program the timing and to our acting. So we had to kind of dance with the camera, and it was be programmed for 9 minutes.
Yeah, but it looks great in the final product.
Yeah. Oh, it looked amazing.
Yeah. What is it like actually practicing with a wand to get ready to use a wand in one of these movies? Are they giving you some sort of like training video? Like, are they saying, look at the other Harry Potter movies and say, you know what I mean? What is it actually like?
They give you this like video and it's like, hi, I'm Tom Felton and I'm here to talk to you about my trick. I'm going to say I was doing the wand work with my wands from the Noble collection long before I got this job offer. So it was really nice to be able to do this and be paid for it. Like that was really nice, as opposed to just kind of doing this on my own and not being paid for it. And we worked with this really great movement coach I did before the movie. Her name was Alex Reynolds, and she was really lovely with helping us with the wand work. You do get sore from it too, which was very surprising.
Yeah, it's like an extension of your arm. It's like a mix of being a conductor or fencing with a very fine French fleurette. And you find your own style anyway. So they're not telling you how to do it. You figure out how your character might hold it. Is it light, or is it powerful, or is it a mix? So
how did you find you did your, like, how does Grindelwald do it?
Not too fancy, very specific, but and with firm endings, you know.
Wow. Yeah. Strong.
Yeah.
Mine's was, I felt like her she's very heart driven, Eulalie, and I felt like it was coming from inward. And so I wasn't just doing this all the time, but I felt like her magic came from the ground, from the earth, and then I would try and send it out
and
that way.
form an extension.
Yeah.
But that was the thing. They didn't tell us that.
Right.
So Jessica would come up with that idea, and then they will work on it.
Right.
This
and then
actually
kind of bougie, so she had a pinky up.
She did?
Yeah. She's kind of bougie, so she just went.
I might have that.
Yeah, doing a little bit.
It's actually nice though, because the way that David would let you sort of add this to your character, like even though it's this huge movie, you get to, add your imprint to it.
Sure.
Absolutely. That was what was nice for me for working with David, was like he trusted us a lot of the time to fill in the blanks about the character. And that was really lovely, especially on a movie that came with so much lore in this wizarding world and so much, outside pressure. I felt like it was nice to feel trusted with bringing life to Lally. It's really nice.
I know that you guys obviously wouldn't have taken home anything from set because, you're not supposed to do that. But hypothetically, what did you borrow with every intention of bringing it back?
Oh, definitely my wand. That's the one I want really badly.
But what did you really take? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. What is hypothetically in your home right now that,
Do you have anything?
Well, this is the thing. Hypothetically, I have the wand, right?
Yeah.
But there was also tricky because they had at least 5 people making sure that the wands were returned.
There's like a briefcase.
I tell you, we tried everything. Up the sleeve, down the back of the neck, everywhere. They found it every time.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like, when you're making the movie, though, at any point, are you saying to them, I would really like to take home the wand? Like, is it possible?
I did that a lot, actually. Yeah. No, I really played a long game. I knew I would just ask for things and they would be like, no. And even when I asked Eddie, I said, have you even gotten a briefcase? And he was like, no. It's like top secret. Like they lock it away for the next film.
Oh, here's what you got to do next time.
What do you think?
Ask for $1 billion.
Right.
And then no.
Right.
Ask for 100 million. And then keep going and then find out, okay, can I get the wand at least? And then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that next time. Definitely. So it's like, can I have that?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I have that? No.
On that note, I got to stop. I'm just going to say again, congrats. And I hope it's a huge hit for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, lots.